Yeah, like,
If there's gonna be a free stock happening, please make
Bro,
sure
I
it's in your
can't escape.
favor if you're gonna be saying that in chat.
I can't escape. If I'm not tuning in, it just shows up as the first thing on my recommended.
What the heck?
Also, once I see
I can't
these,
escape.
once Clover ready's up and we're in, there we go.
Oh, we're already in.
What are we escaping?
Chat goes in. Okay, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No need to pick a stage. We just go right into it.
We don't have any pizza.
I forgot I was still in VC on my phone.
Bruh.
Yep.
Man, Macalon's so
well,
small.
Macalon as big as Alice, you know?
I would love that for it to be his permanent design. And he should be light as
I
hell.
wouldn't.
He should be light as hell. We getting some Ninqu nonsense going?
Yeah, ooh, that's
Russian
actually
Rock
almost
almost
dead.
annihilated.
Almost killing Clover less than 30 seconds into the match.
The Ninqu!
Went for the forward smash. Uh-oh.
Now, we'll say Clover has had a bit of practice on NA Connection because he was fighting Shishi yesterday.
Yeah, he was fighting
with
Shishi quite a bit.
doing some bot reviews for him.
He was also fighting Shishi today. This is a little bit. Oh, that is.
Oh, good grab.
I'm not gonna lie.
Unfortunate.
I'm not gonna lie. Clover actually got snatched.
Yeah.
Yep.
That big
Ninqu really
that big
yoink. This
Yeeted
could be
out
pretty
of the down.
dangerous.
Possibly.
Alice off stage against Mac. This is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clover's not being as ambitious as he was earlier, so he's definitely gonna keep getting these down airs.
Yep. I mean, this is just the autopilot edge guard right now. And
There
Ninqu's
is
not
not
making it back
much
from
you
that.
can really do. I like the patience on the dares from Clover.
Small Macalon.
A small Mac
Still somehow bigger
Love
than
to see
Alice.
it.
instead of Big Mac, you know, small Mac.
You could have said Little Mac.
Little
No,
Mac.
that's my main.
Oh, you missed your chance.
Oh,
That
I
is
used
my
to main
main.
Ganondorf. I used to main Ganondorf.
My man.
The bottom one, bottom two.
Uh-oh.
I need to get back into playing Smash at some point. The netcode is just so bad though.
It really is.
That could have
It's going to
killed.
be a burst. Ninqu actually playing around the small cake and Clover just kind of dropping into that F smash there.
Do it again. No, I thought you were gonna go
What
for
are
grab.
you aiming at, Clover? What are you aiming at, Ninqu?
That is going to be
Uh-oh.
edge ball, and I don't know how... Actually, Clover not waiting for the first downer, but going to get it anyways. I'm not sure how that down air missed, I'm not gonna lie.
Anytime it does, we're happy.
In all seriousness though, like, we just watched Clover do a random down B. Ninqu
That's
had
dead.
all of the
Oof.
time in the world to react, and they threw a dash attack out way too far away from Clover to land.
And now, Ninqu's at the back end. That's
Clover
free damage.
opting for damage rather than going
Oh.
for the
Oh.
back row to send him off
That
stage.
was-
This could be dead.
That,
Oh,
saying?
it is dead.
Yeah,
Dead for the wrong
It is.
person, but that is a
full
whole
of ambulance,
90%.
but not for me.
That was a whole 90% from Clover. Kind of wondering how Ninqu is going to respond to that.
Especially since he's already at kill percent and it's Macalon. That's dead.
That's not dead.
Where's my mouse?
We're back into the loops.
That's dead.
Mac moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clover showing so far that even though he's been away from the game for a while, he's not washed.
He understands it now.
Ah!
No, just kidding.
Cat's inviting me. No cat, no.
No stage.
I must resist. I must resist.
Yep, Ninqu's just locking in. Yep,
Lock
Ninqu's
it.
decided. Stage wasn't the problem. His play
Lock in
was,
Q,
so he
as
just
Snail would
locked
say.
in. Yep, lock in Q.
Lock in Q. God damn it.
That's just a
I can't
saying now.
unhear it. I can't unhear it, dude.
Lock in Q is
Lock
just
in
a thing
Q.
now. We have to accept it.
Alright, starting off the match with a lot of dares from Clover. Another one.
Ninqu's just throwing out a lot of aerials and just trying to box Magalon within the air. I can't talk. And it's leading to a lot of lost interactions.
Clover, in my opinion, does play a bit of a marginally different Magalon from ones we've seen in bracket recently, aka Smog. Smog kind of just goes for those like saucy combos, sometimes optimal, but Clover plays a bit more neutral.
But he has been, those sessions he was doing with Shishi and JJC recently have been to,
That's dead.
Nice. They have been basically to refine his neutral a bit more, to kind of try and help him break his bad habits.
That's a random dash
Say
special.
bad habits and he just
doesn't
goes
get
for down
punished.
B like that.
Not quite, yeah, not quite getting punished for that. I'm actually not sure what that interaction was with Alice's side B there.
Ninqu's gotta get this stock fast.
Like I said,
And he needs to
we've
do it.
already seen one weird interaction where Clover's done a random down B and then Ninqu's gone for a dash attack that's been hit
no
by a
burst.
mile.
No burst coming up from Clover there,
That's a win for Ninqu.
for sure. Catching the roll away with bubbles there. Getting a solid forward here.
It's just those down airs.
I think Clover actually mistimed that last down there.
Yeah, it could have been dead, but Ninqu's back in it.
Big Alice!
It might be beneficial for Clover though to mix up his timing a bit on these downers though, because it does feel like he's going for them a bit predictably now.
Yeah, Ninqu's starting to read into the habit.
Yep. I mean, as I was saying that Ninqu tried it, so yeah, Clover definitely needs to mix up his timing.
Not quite dead, but you're in the perfect position
That's
to get this
dead.
kill.
No burst again.
Forward air with no burst. I don't think Clover's quite used to the burst mechanic.
Well, he was absent for when it was released, so he didn't have to deal with burst when it first released. I can only imagine if Clover was still playing the game, how he would be with burst.
Small back.
The bubbles stalling. For whatever reason, not quite getting the Timber F smash.
Just to get hit. Okay, understandable.
This crushing rock is really bringing back to. That could have been a
I
grab.
feel like that should have been a grab.
There's the burst. But Ninqu's up an entire stock.
Clover just
This is a very big mountain to overcome right now.
Saving himself from the dash attack.
Good choice not recovering to ledge. Both players actually not going for the grab in that scenario. A little bit of a scramble.
This is a moment where Ninqu just can go in and get the kill. You don't want him back to get another burst going.
Good bear. Small Magalon taking the stock. Clover's got to play very careful if he wants to take this stock before Ninqu kills him.
And Magalon,
Yeah, because Ninqu just really needs to hit one fair.
Magalon,
One fair, one grab, but this is going to be a lot of damage.
It's never quite over for Mac, and now Clover's bringing it back.
Dash
This
attack.
could
This
be
could
bad.
be formidable. Formidable. What am I talking about?
Ooh, Ninqu barely makes it back to ledge. But
It's happening
tries to
again.
Go for the grab and gets punished by down air, and this is where never mind.
Ninqu actually making a good
Dead.
choice, drifting away there and catching the down air on shield for the back throw.
Unfortunately,
I think it's because Clover doesn't-
missing the down air at ledge.
Yeah, I don't think it was a
fully.
miss. I think Ninqu did a really good job of intentionally drifting away from the ledge so it wouldn't hit.
And it also sets up a chance for him to like make it to ledge because he's been hitting Clover going for that maneuver, and Clover has to reset.
What I'm saying,
This
Clover
is
probably
a
could have gone a
best
bit
of
further out
three.
to land it. They
This is a
probably
best
could
of
have covered
three,
that if he
so,
just went out a little further.
Yeah. This is a best of three, so whoever wins this game will be progressing in bracket while the loser gets sent down to losers.
Yep.
And is there a confirmed
Winner
opponent?
moves to quarters, loser moves it down.
Is there a
So-
confirmed opponent? Let's see. Loser will be fighting Pete in losers because Pete DQ'd out of winners bracket.
Uh-oh.
But does Pete message us in?
No, he has not said anything.
One of you might.
I'm going to assume that he is. He said what?
One of you mind pinging him to see if he's there?
I actually do that. I'm locked in.
Bruh.
Alright.
I think Clover might have gotten a little shaken from that last game. It's a little unfortunate. He almost
That
had
and
the
Ninqu just seems to be locking in. Lock-in Q is real.
Lock-in Q is very real.
Ninqu's been getting a lot of grabs. He's been taking advantage of crushing rock. Max been
It's actually
Max
a
looks like
really-
he's dying.
Yeah.
Go
With
ahead.
these grabs, like, Ninqu has been kind of just throwing Macalon around like a ragdoll. That's one thing
I will say one thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to Ninqu. Ninqu's actually been doing a lot more like small cake mix-ups, where instead of throwing big cake, he'll throw small cake at somebody. And I don't know. I feel like I don't see a lot of Alice players use small cake very effectively.
I mean, aggressive small cake can definitely help you out. I mean, it just
Yeah, and even like
grants you
passive
space.
small cake.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause,
it basically grants you space. It's a threat. Even if it's not damaging, it's still lowering the amount of knockback required to kill.
Clover not playing quite as patient with these down airs anymore. Just trying to seal the stock.
I think it's less of that and more of-
platform option there. Dropping down with Mare gets blocked and then back thrown.
I think it's more of Ninqu just realizing that was the game plan from the start, and now he's just adapted far beyond what Clover was expecting. And that's dead.
Yeah. Big Alice will. Actually, I think that Ninqu changed from Big Alice to Small Alice there, which shifted his hurt box around to there.
Ain't over yet for Clover though. He's only at 33%, and we know how long Macalon can live.
Getting that, they're doing 19%.
I feel like Clover has a lot of opportune times to get grab going, and he's just not going for it.
Yeah. I feel like just taking the grab regardless of if you get anything off of it is sometimes just the optimal move.
That's dead.
Ow! No burst.
You don't see Macalon die that early.
Yeah, Ninqu will be progressing in bracket to go on to fight Snest Fresh, another Max/Lon player. So
I think
think
Snest went to game 5.
I believe Snest is playing Gwyn today.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.